Yes guys, welcome back to another video. Today's push day. I'm a little bit later because I actually had an in-person check-in with a client earlier on. Thankfully the gym's pretty quiet, although it's a little bit later. So yeah, like I said, today's push day. I'm gonna bring you along, show you what I'm doing, how I'm trying to grow, and what a natural bodybuilding off-season actually looks like. All right, so a good takeaway from, if you've watched a few videos, you're a returning viewer, is the fact that I've been doing this now for multiple sessions, multiple weeks, multiple months. And this is what you need to do. It's very tempting to swap things out, and I do that time from time because it definitely makes sense. But realistically, with something like this, if it feels good, you just want to keep running it and keep doing it for as long as you can. And just be slight changes to rep ranges, but for the most part, I've just been running it up, getting stronger, getting better, and improving that internal feel. So the longer you can stick with the movement, the better. Exercise number 2. This is the Atlantis shoulder press. I think the last time that I filmed this, it was feeling not so good. Whereas the last couple of sessions, it's been feeling pretty good. So yeah, I think last week, well, I know last week, I got 5.5 from 9. So I'm gonna take a small progression today. We'll see how much. I often find that on here, it's actually easier to take a bigger load progression and then add a rep within a session or two, as opposed to taking a small progression. Like, yeah, we'll do a couple more warm-ups. I just did 4, which felt good. I'll probably do 5, and then I'll decide what I'm going to do from there. Oh, okay. Oh, yes. Oh. Oh. All right, set 1 done. Let's go in for set 2 now. So literally just to play it off. So 4-7-5 for the first set. No, 5-7-5 for the first set, 4-7-5 for this set. Hopefully the block moves, because it didn't on a rep on the first set, which was a bit annoying. So happy, because that's a 5 kilo progression with 2 reps lost, which I'll take, because like I said earlier on, you can always add those back on. So hopefully take this for decent double figures, and then I can take a lot of progression on this as well next time. Right, onto the Strive flat, very slight incline press. I'll probably do like 1 to 2 warm-ups here. I'm pretty warm now at this point. Obviously I've just pressed a good amount of weight, the lateral to start. So I don't need to be doing like 3-4 warm-up sets, but equally, I still want to do at least 1 or 2 just to like acclimate to the weight, I believe is the correct term. So yeah, we'll see how it feels. I'm going to pin an extra 2.5 today. So it is 7.5 last session. I'll do 10 today. I should be able to get, 7, 8, 9 reps with that, which will be sweet. And then, yeah, we'll just see if we finally grow some muscle doing it. Oh, okay. First set done on there, plus 10. I think it was 8 reps, so I'll take that. Chest feels very pumped. And that was on set in 1 as well, for those that care. So I run 2 sets, 1 on set in 1, 1 on set in 5. My chest is still relatively fresh at this point, so I can get away with set in 1. I could probably also get away with running like set in 5 and 3. So that, for people that aren't aware, is the set in 1 is mid-range, and then set in 5 is mid to lengthen. So it's a little bit heavier at the start, and then it drops off. And then 3 is super heavy at the bottom, and it drops off. So with my chest still being relatively fresh, that first set I can kind of keep it a little bit more consistent. And then second set, with it being a little bit more fatigued, I can drop off as it kind of gets to the point where it would be weakest. So yeah, that was a decent set. I'm gonna back off load a little bit now. Like, you could arguably keep load the same and just adjust the resistance profile. But I actually like to work a little bit higher rep on this. So I'm gonna take a weight that I can do hopefully like 10, 12 reps for. But yeah, so far so good. Oh. Oh. All right, just did the pec deck. If you watch that, I was kind of like cutting range a little bit short, but that just means it's staying on my pec. So for me, not going through full range feels a lot better. So that might be something for you to try as well. And this is something I noticed across like loads of different movements for myself. It's like sometimes getting that extra inch or two range actually doesn't benefit me, and it just takes it off what I'm actually trying to train. So cutting it short just keeps it a little bit more productive. And that was the case on this. So one more set, and then we'll head back upstairs and do another lateral. Single arm lateral using this flex machine lateral. It's actually very good. The gym got it in relatively new, so I've actually been doing it, starting my session dual arm, and then later on in this session start doing it single arm. So 3 sets on here. So that's 3 sets of laterals at the start, 2 sets for press, and then 3 sets on here. So 8 sets of delt work altogether, which I recover very much like fine from. Whereas when I actually did a little bit more pec work, just getting like niggles, whereas now I've pulled that down, there's no pain and I'm getting stronger. So all is good. It's just finding that kind of threshold of what you can do. I found mine right now, and then we just rinse everything we possibly can within it. So 3 sets on here, I've done 2, but 1 to go. And so far, I've progressed all of them. So hopefully set 3 will be the same. So that is a wrap. Thank you to everybody for watching. If you made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, I will catch you in the next one.